Hey guys, so currently I'm reading Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I have read it before. Now I'm reading it again because it's such a good read. And when I'm sitting here reading it, I just realize again how important this book is because this really awakens something inside of you. And I can with confidence say that it's not only me, it will be everyone who reads it. It's so inspirational. But what I want to talk about, well, first off, I want to recommend it to you. You should definitely go read that, buy it and read it, or like download it online, or I don't know, read it. It's so good. It will really, motivate you and feel like you'll feel like all the things you're complaining about in your situation is nothing, and you literally have everything you need to change and become an absolute beast right now. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because we absolutely do have everything. And when I read this book the first time, I started training 3 times a day for quite some time until I got I was playing football at the time. I'm still playing football, but back in that season, like half a year ago, I I couldn't keep up with that much training. I didn't perform well in the games and stuff like that because I was just kind of, I don't know, overtraining or under stretching or under recovering, thing like that. But reading this book again, I wanna like fill out my whole day, my whole calendar with things that will just make me a beast. Training, running, becoming in such a good shape, and also like crushing my goals and all of this. So this book is really motivating, and I just want to tell you that you have time to get to your goals, and you have time to work out, you have time to become that beast, and you have all of this time that you can actually get shit done, and you know it. Even if you work a job, even if you go to school, you have a lot of time. It's all about, just figuring out what time do I have and allocating your time to good stuff instead of watching Netflix and playing video games and I don't know, all of these bad things, you wasting money on junk food and stuff like this. It's all about stopping those things. We gotta be aware of that. It's all about avoiding that's the enemy. The enemy is too much comfort, and the enemy is choosing safe instead of choosing the hard. But when you choose the hard enough, and when you think about it like this, you're going to love it. You're going to love chasing, the hard things and working on yourself, and actually, working out when you're working out, and then resting when you're resting. So when you're resting, it's not watching movies or playing games. It's when you're resting, you're sleeping, and you're sleeping optimal, and right, all of these things. We all know that we need to fix these things, and if we fix these things, we'll fix a lot of the small problems in our lives. We all know this, but we gotta really take action. A tip for you to take action is meditating, to become clear, to make clear decisions. And number 2, cutting out the shit beforehand so you don't have to choose. If you don't have a Netflix subscription, you can't watch Netflix. If you don't have TikTok on your phone, you can't doom scroll on TikTok. If you don't have junk food in your fridge, you can't eat bad food. If you only have prime your environments for these things, that is the easiest way to start growing. If you live with your parents, it's hard because or if you live with somebody else, it's hard because there's somebody else that has preferences that is in your environment, and you can't really do much about that. But if you live by yourself, there should be absolutely no excuses. You need to have the right food, the right surroundings, you know. You don't need subscriptions to watch movies. If you really want to watch a movie, do it like, go buy a DVD or something like that. Because I don't know. But like, think about this. How can you prime your environment so you are becoming the one you want to be, instead of, like, it doesn't make sense for me to have Disney Plus or Netflix or stuff like that. It doesn't make sense. But I have it because, well, I'm not paying for it. I have it because my parents have it and I live in my parents' house. So I can try to avoid it, which I do some days, but a much easier way is to just get it out before, so you don't even have to make a choice. You can't choose the bad thing. But yeah, then you maybe need to change your goals a bit. You maybe need to change your goal so that your main goal is to move out, so you're by yourself, so you can make decisions by yourself and you can live by yourself, and you can, you know, start becoming the one you want to be, right? So that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to get this out and share this with you. Thanks.